welcome to my booktube channel. My name is Sukuja and I'm going to do a tiny review of this book, Britt-Marie Was Here by Fredrick Backman. I just finished reading this book and I haven't read any of Fredrick Backman's works before. He's written quite a few novels, but I've only heard of A Man Called Ove, and because I found that book to be a sensation on Bookstagram, I decided to pick up one of his other books, see if I liked his writing style. It's a work of translation from Swedish, so it has pretty simple writing style, nothing out of the blue. It has some nice sentences that make you want to stop and think while you're reading the book. It also has a very simple but interesting plot line. So the story is about a woman called Britt-Marie, and I think he's done a brilliant character study by coming up with such a relatable human character. She feels very real and it feels plausible that such a person might even exist in our times. A person who has grown up in a sort of difficult home and she's become a very uptight and she keeps to herself. She's not very social. She lacks these essential skills to get around, hold a steady conversation. She has trouble with all of that. She's actually a very sweet person, has a lot of love in her heart, and that's what comes out in the book as you read along. She's reaching her winter stage of her life. She is looking for employment at this point in her life, and she doesn't have any solid employment background previously in her resume. She has to walk down to an employment office and they help her try and find work. So she ends up working in a place called Borg, and in Borg she ends up meeting a lot of people and they sort of affect her life, and it's really nice and a lot of fun. The characters are relatively simple to understand. What I think Fredrick Backman succeeds at doing in this book is that he has a point to make, and he makes it in such a way that you can't ignore the seriousness of the point, and at the same time there are so many humorous angles that come about while he tries to make his point. So the balance of humor and sentiment is something that is done so well that I applaud him for writing in that way. So if you've read any of his other novels, especially A Man Called Ove, let me know how you feel about it, and I'd like to hear in the comment section down below. Another thing I liked about Britt-Marie, this character is so relatable. She is absolutely flawed. Another book that came to mind when I was reading Britt-Marie Was Here is Eleanor Oliphant Is Completely Fine. That is another book I read last year. Eleanor and Britt-Marie are kind of similar characters. They do both lack the essential social skills to thrive in our universe. So let me know if you've read that book. I will link it in the description down below. That's all I have to say about Britt-Marie Was Here. Let me know if you've read it. Let me know if you're planning to read this soon. I hope you like this video and I look forward to making more. Lots of bookish love. Bye!